And a good man is trying to get ahead. But he can't. I know. You're an adult. How do you not see what's going on here?
Oh, come on.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Afan, and today we're going to watch some more Better Call Saul. We're in Season 1, Episode 5. This one's called Alpine Shepherd Boyo. Forgot to put an O there. Pretty much all the last, previous episodes have ended with an O. Hero, Mijo, Nacho. What's the first one? Oh, I'm an idiot. Uno. The first Uno. But yeah, they all did end in O. Okay, I thought most of them did, but no, all of them did. Except this one. No, this one ends with an O as well. It's Boyo. Netflix, change that to Boyo, please. Anyways, before I jump into this episode, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this show, and if you want to see these episodes earlier, they're available on my Patreon, link in the description to my Patreon. Thank you, patrons, YouTube members, subscribers, all of you, really, for supporting me all this time. Now then, last episode was pretty good. We learned a few things. One thing about Chuck. Chuck, by the way, for me, is the most interesting new character in this show, or in this universe, rather. Kim's pretty great too, but Chuck, for me, I think, is the most interesting one, simply because of his condition. But we learned that his condition is new. It's not something that he's always had. It's something that happened to him later on, because we do see him with Jimmy, at a certain point in the flashback. We get to see a bit of Mike, a bit more of Mike and his expertise in tracking people down. He is known for doing that, scouting places, and just... Actually, I never really thought about it. His job in Burba was pretty much sitting around and scouting and waiting and being really patient. That wasn't all of it, but that was part of it. The part that is connected to this show. His job here, the stickers role, is pretty much just sitting there all day waiting for people to pass by, showing him stickers. Yes, sticker troll. That's pretty brilliant. Wow, I never really thought about that. That's a good, pretty interesting. I like that. Kimmy and Jimmy, I give up. I'm going to call him Jimmy, all right, are very close. We will obviously learn more about them as we move forwards. But yeah, I like the relationship they have. They seem to be sort of similar, but one took the good, nice, proper, clean route. The other one, not so much. We got to see one of the scams of Slippin' Jimmy. We saw the one and only in action. That was pretty good. And then obviously the publicity stunt and Saul becoming the hero, and he got a few calls. Now, how many of those will be actual clients? I don't know. We're about to find out. Well, I hope we find out. I wonder how Chuck is going to react to that. Jimmy lying to Chuck. And I wonder how it's going to go down with everybody, really. HHM, with Kim, with all of them, really. So yeah, without any further ado, here we go, into episode 5. There's the $5 bills. Yeah, he took the newspaper from the old lady. Yeah, that sequence was funny, but also interesting and kind of sad, The POVs of two different people on the same event just makes such a difference. Why are the cops here? Did she call the cops? Is she afraid of him? Well, I would be too. Look at him. Look at how he behaved. That's what I'm saying. The POV. You know what I mean? I think it is the cops. She did call on him. He did steal by her, newspaper, so. There it is. It's all fair and love and...
Sir, we'd like to talk with you for a minute.
By stealing newspapers,
I've left $5. The cover price is 50 cents.
Did your neighbor consent to sell you her...
That's true. Consent is very important. Very important.
Hey, Tommy, come around here, would you?
Guy sure as shit sounds like a tweaker.
You see what he did to the breaker box?
Is he coming out or are we going in?
I think you're going in. Uh-oh.
Definitely no tasers. I can't emphasize that enough. Deal?
The tasers come out. just as he says, no tasers. Did they taser him? Well, that's ad for Burba. Yeah, that's... I literally talked about it at the beginning. Perspective. POV matters so much. And if you look at it from anyone else's POV other than Chuck's, it looks so shady. So sus, do you know what I mean? It's a tough spot to be in. Both for the coppers and Chuck. Pretty big house. Nice truck. Yeah, Humvee.
This is my assistant's car.
You ain't afraid to put yourself out there. You believe in the real America.
Okay.
Self-sufficiency. When I see a man like you driving that foreign shitbox of a car,
Well, see, actually,
it's a sign a good man can't get ahead today.
Come on. And a good man is trying to get ahead. But he can't.
Ricky, but
I know.
Major, I see a major case. Are you ready to clear your calendar?
Which calendar? I don't have a calendar.
I want to secede from the United States. Now, I got 1,100 acres of property here, self-sustaining with solar power and wells.
Okay, then. Yeah, this guy didn't look like...
of the country in which
You
it
know.
geographically lies.
Look around him.
America's Vatican City.
Good luck with that.
Ricky, I'm your man.
Oh, wait, is he?
Yeehaw! Yes, we are doing this.
Are they? Or is he just doing this to just charge him? Is that what's going on?
Thousands of man hours. I mean, years of effort.
Okay. Yeah, years of effort.
The hell with Early. I want you on retainer. How about 1 million even?
Whoa.
500 up front. And 5...
Ooh, that little smirk from him when he said 500.
That seems fair.
Would you like that in cash?
The guy has got... Bro, he's in... Ooh, this is how he becomes Saul? Who has $1 million in cash? Okay. This guy's a lunatic. Well... has him on a tray.
Tax-free and backed by the full faith and credit of the sovereign Sandia Republic.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, cool. He's okay. And I thought this...
On the ground floor.
Yep. See you never. What the hell? Oh, lovely. He had his face on his money. He thought it all out.
Hey, Roland. Great to meet you. You can call me Jimmy.
Jimmy, absolutely. Hello.
I actually thought that's how he was gonna... Not that's how, because we already got Nacho, but this was gonna, like, sort of accelerate the process.
I do so many patent cases, I should probably just go ahead and specialize already.
Oh, there's gonna be some bullshit as well.
But before I show you my invention, would you mind signing a non-disclosure agreement?
You got it.
NDA, let's do this.
You ready?
Okay?
I may have seen one of these before.
Not like...
Gosh, you're big. You're so big. My goodness, look at you.
What the hell is going on here?
Give it to me, Chandler. I want it all.
Chandler's the youngest, right? Not you. You're an adult. How do you not see what's going on here?
Picture?
Oh, come on.
So, what do you think?
I think you need to hire a therapist for your child instead of a lawyer.
Sexual, maybe?
Yes.
A better word. Look, I'm not saying this thing won't make you rich. I mean, some of your wealthier Pacific Rim nations, they'll love this. A crazy bastard.
Yeah. Just advertise it a bit differently. No.
Children. Understand?
Well, hey, Viagra was originally...
You're completely disgusting, you know that?
Hey, buddy, you're the one with the sex toilet. I hope you do make a fortune, because Chandler's going to need it to help pay for his therapy.
Me and Jimmy are on the same page, eh? Another one. Neighborhood organized against crime. All right. That kind of reminds me of the TARDIS. The door right there, John. I mean, so what kind of craziness is this one going to be? It's going to be like a talking sex toy or something? Oh, that's something new.
I found the Alpine
Ooh, lovely.
toy.
One of the Annabelle movies, I think, had that system. It's a really good system. Yeah. I know. Me too. It's a toy maker. Got a lot of toys. Toys all around.
To your cousin Helen, so long as she never remarries Frederick?
Exactly.
Oh. This is a will?
Very sharp, Mr. McGill. And here I thought all lawyers were idiots.
Well, most of it. I mean, some, not,
The other half are crooks.
he said it. Lovely.
Aren't you a spicy one?
Well,
If I were 40
Why don't you take a bite?
140.
I'll gladly accept 70 today and 70 when I come back with the completed documents.
You can get him $70 worth of quarters.
120, 40.
Check if it's real. Does it have her face? Bro, open it. It might have her face.
Shall we continue, Mr. McGill?
Yeah.
$140 for that?
Put it on the nail, not the skin.
Oh, lawyers are criminals.
Those are too small. They should all be the same size. Size of the big toe. That one I can do.
Yeah, that would be attractive.
Oh, you're huge, Chandler. Ooh, here it comes. Oh, what is that? Is that a piece of corn?
No.
Chandler? Is that a
Disgusting.
niblet I see, Chandler?
No.
Too much?
Seriously, don't ever try to make a living at this. Stick with the law.
Because I'm really lighting the world.
Yeah.
in that department.
Yep, I was going to say something similar.
Whoopee! Old people love me.
Maybe you've got a future in elder law.
You think I can handle all that glamour?
No, I'm serious.
Elder law.
I've thought about getting into elder law myself.
Where's that? At the Elder Ring?
Seniors need someone on their side.
Yeah. And the good thing about it is you don't have to,
What does he want?
you know, talk to them for too long. I don't
Hi, Howard.
have that much time
No, I mean, I have to see if I
left.
It's Chuck.
Right, the coppers.
Yeah, hey.
Let's go.
Hey, wait, hold on. His name is Jimmy, and yes, he is going to calm down.
With a battery in it. He can't have it near him.
Just my phone. Okay, that's it.
Thanks.
Bro, collect cash too. Like cash. He can't be near cash to give me all your cash.
As a family member, you can submit a petition for him to be evaluated. Be there tomorrow.
Oh, he's up. He's not going to be happy.
The police kicked in my door. No warrant. It wasn't incoherent. They just weren't listening.
Whoa, they tasered him. He was like hiding. Why would they do that? No. He wasn't being threatening or anything.
Do you have a phone or a page or anything with a battery?
Wait, so he could sense it. Wait, so it's not mental? I thought it was meant.
For reasons unknown, my nervous system is
There you go.
electronic devices,
Wow, that is interesting.
blurred vision, tinnitus, vertigo, nausea, shortness of breath, general
It hurts.
You think I'm crazy?
I never said that.
No, you didn't, because you're very polite. You think it.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be talking about commitment.
I thought it too. Not crazy, but like a mental condition. Well, I guess that's kind of.
Have you ever seen me exhibit any sign whatsoever of mental illness?
No, yeah. Other than this, he seems like a really smart, stable person. You know what I mean?
I do. You're obviously a highly intelligent man, and
That he is, yeah.
For cooking, I have a camp stove. I have a large cooler that I keep filled with ice. It's not ideal, but...
Whoa. She is...
would you mind if I took a moment to speak with your brother?
Make sure you still have your wallet when you're done.
I was gonna say, he's allergic to cash. Give it to me.
I want to go home.
Wait, so it's not physical then? How's he okay? She turned on the thing. I'm so confused.
Allergy to electricity isn't real. It's a manifestation of something deeper.
I'm not saying it's 100% real, okay? But Chuck is smarter than you.
Oh, he's very smart. No one's doubting that.
And I'm not sending him to a rubber room.
To get where he's gotten? Come on. And he's an attorney. They're dirty as fuck, but they're smart.
I'm the one doing the heavy lifting here. That white gas he was talking about, who do you think brings him that? And milk and bread and toilet paper and ice and every other damn thing he needs.
Is that helping or enabling?
If it is not real, then yeah.
To be committed involuntarily, he has to be a danger to himself.
Coleman lanterns indoors, a camp stove.
Yeah, that's there it is. Fire hazard. Fire Eden hazard.
What if he just hurts himself in a household accident? How does he call for help?
He's got a point.
Your brother. Truly help him.
But how do you help someone who truly believes that this is what's happening to them?
This won't make it go away.
Because it's very real to him.
What would you do?
All I know is he needs help.
Oh, that's for sure, yeah. Yeah.
Nurse will bring you the release forms.
It's a tough one. His brother too, you know. His big brother and well, I guess a little brother. Wait, would that be more? I don't know.
Oh boy.
I'm a little brother myself, so that's why I was like, it's a big brother. That's a big deal. But then I was like, wait, wouldn't it be a bigger deal if it was a little brother? I don't know. I don't have a little brother.
I cash him out of HHM.
Jesus, Jimmy. Now, you want to hash that out while he's lying in here?
You know, the tanning bed must have melted your brain if you think for 1 second. I was on the fence till you showed up, but thanks for helping me decide. Wave bye-bye to your cash cow, because it's leaving the pasture. I'm committing him.
Wait, what?
Jimmy, wait. Jimmy, wait a second. Listen, I agree that Chuck needs help, and maybe it's the right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like this.
He's doing it out of spite.
Son of a bitch swag.
Yeah.
So obvious what he's afraid of. Taking my brother home.
Okay, good. Well, I don't know if that's good or not. I'm so confused on this.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, I like him even more.
Oh, it's
a clock? Oh, it's an analog clock then? I can hear the ticking. Wait, so are they just gonna let the coppers go like that? Both of them are lawyers. Can't be legal to tase a guy who's literally doing this. In his own house, by the way. Then again, they are lawyers, so if they're not doing anything about it, it might be illegal.
I'm too tired for this argument, Jimmy. I've had it too many times.
Getting old sucks. Seniors need someone on their side, so you're looking at him.
Well, that sounds promising. But it has nothing to do with my condition.
Chuck, listen, I'm gonna make you a promise right now, okay?
No, not.
The billboard was a one-time thing.
Don't say that.
Slippin' Jimmy, he's back in Cicero, dead and buried.
We'll see. Somebody's gonna make that coffee.
All of a sudden, he doesn't need the blanket. Jimmy's onto something. Huh, that's very interesting. Wow, okay.
I know everybody in this courtroom has...
Did Jimmy do something to cause this?
But I submit.
I don't know. Oh, elder law at the Elden Ring. Jelly! Oh my god. It took me a second. I thought it was like the soda machine, you know, when you put the cup under it and it has the labels on top. Call McGill, wow.
James McGill, attorney at law. How are you?
And he's got the new suit.
Enjoy the Jell-O.
Jello. Jelly. Jella.
Hey, I'm good. Whoa, what a grip, young man. Yeah, watch out, that's my will writing hand. No betting. Oh, wait a second, is that Veronica Lake? Give me a hug, beautiful.
Wait, how? Do they just allow anybody like that? And also anyone can bring in food and...
Hey, there he is, the man in the booth.
Guess they can take donations and stuff. Maybe that's what it is.
The complete annotated book of rules for parking validation?
No.
Probably.
The rules for parking validation are actually pretty simple.
Most people, but not Jimmy.
Well, you'll be pleased to know I have the requisite stickers.
Be still my heart.
Need a will? Call McGill. So, give me a call if you if you have
You.
couldn't have a bad one if I tried.
I'm gonna seal that one. You probably remember most people going in and out of here. Pretty good, pretty handy, you know, for his job later on. Picking out things. Developing since 1907, I presume that's 70s. I don't know. Overnight shift, eh? Who's looking after Kayla? Hey, what's her name? Yeah, I forgot. Adam Street. This place seems familiar. They're closed on Monday. Unlike Chick-fil-A. Who have totally been to a Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, by the way? Raise your hands. And forgotten. And then gotten mad at them for not remembering. For me not remembering. Oh, who's watching her? Oh, it's Mikey? Mikey. Chrysler. Is this who takes care of Kayla? Man, I really need to remember that name. We did see a woman momentarily in Burba. Doesn't look like they like each other much. Oh no, he's not going in. It's interesting.
I can't sleep nights.
Who's that? Is that Kaylee's mama? If it's Kayla, I apologize. I'm just gonna go with Kaylee. Ooh. I meant the woman, not this. This might actually be that woman. Oh, coppers. What happened?
A long way from home, aren't you?
You and me both.
What happened? Those are the coppers from Philly? All right, then. Yeah, pretty interesting episode. I like that. I like that cliffhanger. You know, they don't know how to leave yet, wanting more. But yeah, before we jump into breaking it all down, though, if you want to see the full-length reaction and early access to these videos, they're all on my Patreon. So check it out. Link in the description. Thank you so much, patrons, YouTube members, subscribers, all of you, for supporting me all this time. Now then. Yeah, so a lot happened. Saul or Jimmy, you know, same thing. Has gotten some work, and now he's advertising to the elderly using those little those cup thingies. And he's got the suit like that dude from the TV as well, and he's doing well. Seemed like he's spending quite a lot of money, at least. That's for sure. Let's hope the investment pays off. He says he's clean now. He's clear. We know that to be a lie because we know the future. I like him. I liked her before as well, but I like her a bit more now because she seems like a really sensible sort of person. Very stable, smart. You know, like I said, all the lawyers. I mean, if you want to be good at this, you have to be smart, right? You have to be very sharp. And she is that. She's sort of like I said, she's kind of like Jimmy, but kind of the opposite. Do you know what I mean? Like she is Jimmy, but the good version, whereas Jimmy's sort of like the dirty version. Chuck, I feel like I said, he's the most interesting character to me in this show out of the new ones and new characters that are not in the Breaking Bad show. And I'm very invested in the story. I want to find out more about his condition as well. I thought it was mental. I was not sure, obviously. Then they said it was physical, and I was like, oh, and then in that one scene, you could sort of sense it, felt like, but it might have been that he was just asking, and it just so happened that she had that thing in her pocket, and, you know, and then later on, I mean, we find out that it's not physical because she turns on the bed machine thingy, and he's fine. And it's a pretty difficult decision there for Jimmy to make, and I'm literally like Kim in that situation. That's why I think I like her so much, because I'm like, he needs help. Like, let's be honest. You know, this is just not good for him, for his career, for Jimmy, for anyone really. You know, it's putting everyone in a really tough spot. So he definitely needs help. But at the same time, whether it is physical or not, He's in pain, and that's quite clear. So how do you get him help? Because he'll have to be near machine and electricity by extension, and he's not going to feel too good about that, is he? Whether it's, like I said, physical or not. In his mind, it's real, so he will be in pain just as he is when he goes outside, when there's a phone, someone or whatever, right? So it's a very interesting situation, and I don't know how to go about it. I mean, it's I want to say I would commit him because, like I said, it's not committing him is not really helping him. But at the same time, I think what Jimmy's trying to do is slowly sort of talk to him and figure it out a bit. Bring him to a spot where he would be okay to go in willingly rather than just commit him right now, which I think is going to be disastrous, which is why I'm afraid to, if I was in Jimmy's place, I don't know if I would do that. Or I don't know if it's a great idea either. Do you know what I mean? He definitely needs help, though. Like Kim said, that's for sure. But how do you get him help, though? That is the tricky part. I say that because Jimmy, when he brings him back, he tells him, look, you saw a newspaper, you saw me slipping back to my old ways. And that's what did it. And I think that's what did it, too. And he's trying to instill that into his mind that maybe it's not real, maybe it's me. And that's making me think that maybe Jimmy did something in the past that made him the way he is now. And so that's why whenever there's something with Jimmy or Saul, he feels this way. Because when they come home, he wants the blanket and he's uneasy and he's really hanging on to that blanket. And then when he says, look, I'm clean, I'm not going to do this again, I promise, so on and so forth, he just takes it off right away, just instantly. He's just gone. Walks up and he's like, I'm going to make some coffee. So I don't know. I mean, it could be. We will find out whether it is or it is not in the future. But do let me know what you would do if you were in that situation, in Jimmy's situation. Also, just a quick question. Any older brothers out there? Do you think it's worse if your older brother is in this situation or younger brother? Because I think if it's the older brother, because I'm a younger brother myself, so I, have an older brother, and so I'm like, ooh, that would be that would be really tough spot to be in. But then I'm like, what about my older brother? What if I'm in this situation? My older brother, especially with me, my older brother is a lot older than me. So all my life, he's kind of been like my father. Do you know what I mean? So I'm then like, ooh, actually, it might be worse for him if I'm in that situation. Do you know what I mean? In reality, he wouldn't give a shit. He'd be like, yeah, whatever. Fuck this guy. The amount of pain I've suffered because of this little shit. Anyways, yeah, it's a pretty interesting story there. Then we have Mike and him just waiting and waiting and waiting all day and night, and then going home and meeting someone that I'm not sure if it's the same woman from Breaking Bad, but we did see a woman in Breaking Bad with the little girl, and it might be her. They sort of have a face-off. At first I thought it might be like an Annie or something, but I don't think so. The way they stare at each other, there's a bit of tension there. There's a bit of, it's a bit personal is what I'm trying to say. And because of that, I'm thinking maybe it's the girl's mother. It's come to the point where I'm calling her the girl now because I don't know if it's Kaylee or Kayla. Like, come on, man. I'm so bad with names, I swear. I hate myself. Anyways, and then at the end there, the coppers show up to his house and he's like, you're a long way from home. And he's like, so are you? Well, he's in his home, so no, he's not. You little shit. But what exactly is happening there? He's got cops with him as well. Is he in trouble? Has he done something? Quite a cliffhanger. I want to know more, and I have a feeling we will learn more, and more Mike is always good. Now, speaking of cops showing up to your house and knocking on your door, and then, refusing to leave. That thing that happened at the start with Chuck, I hear a lot of bad things in general about cops in America. I'm not American originally, by the way. This is something new to me. Where I come from, cops are normally known as corrupt, as in they take bribes. But actually assaulting people, that's not really a thing that people associate with cops. But don't you think it's a bit excessive to break into someone's house and tase them after they clearly say, don't tase me, and they're like literally hiding in a corner? They're not attacking you. They're not threatening you. They've not said anything that is threatening. And they took a newspaper and left money, more money than the paper's worth. Now, obviously, consent is very important in all aspects. don't you think it's just a little misunderstanding that could just be cleared up with a couple of words rather than kicking in a door? Now, like I said, I do understand their perspective as well, because this guy looks like he's gone, you know, from a outside POV. He doesn't look like a very stable person. Like I said, he's a very stable person. He's very smart. He's very sharp. He's, even if you don't know him, just to know that the position that he is in, you cannot be the way that he comes across and be in the position that he is in. Just that alone for me is like, okay, there's, listen to this guy. Maybe there's something that is real that is there. Do you know what I mean? That kind of made me a little bit, angry. And it actually reminded me of a funny meme as well. Not meme, but a scene from Breaking Bad as well. I'm like, instead of saying everything that he says, he should have just told him, this is my private personal domicile and he should not be harassed. Bitch. It kind of reminded me of that scene. But yeah, it was kind of weird. This is a very interesting show. I'm very much looking forward to more of it. There's a lot happening. Jimmy seems to be sort of getting along well. It looks like we're going to get to learn more about Mike, Kim and Jimmy. We're going to get to see more of them, which is obviously great. We're going to get to see more of Chuck. We haven't seen or heard from Nacho since, and so I kind of like that. I don't know if I should like that guy, but I like that guy solely based on the fact that I played a video game where that actor was in, and this actor was amazing. That's why I kind of want to see more of him. Comes across as a sensible kind of guy as well. You know, the kind of people that he hangs around with. It's not that difficult to be the sensible one amongst that bunch. So I do say that with a grain of salt. Someone actually explained to me where the grain of salt saying came from. Forgot. Anyways, looking forward to more of Better Call Saul. And if you are as well, do subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm doing other shows as well. Check it out, movies and stuff. And like I said, if you want to see them early and full-length reactions of those are available on my Patreon. Link in the description to my Patreon. Check it out. Thank you so much, patrons, YouTube members, subscribers, all of you, for supporting me all this time and helping me out and helping me understand these shows and movies with your lovely comments. I look forward to them every single time I upload. So thank you so very much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a nice holiday. One or more.